If you can hear a fly throughout this video, then I do apologise, but my window has been wide open all day and the fly has not figured its way out through the window yet, even though it is literally so near to the window, it just can't figure out that it just needs to go a little bit to the right. It's been forever since I've been in my room doing a video, but I have just been so on the go at the moment doing different vlogs. I've obviously been to Cyprus, I've got a few more trips coming up as well, which is exciting, but I feel like I haven't done a proper haul in a really long time. I've got my matcha, of course. Every time I film a video in my room I have to have some kind of drink, and today's drink of choice is slightly different. If I just show you up close, it looks really dark matcha, but it's still got the frothy top, so it's a good matcha, but it's a coconut water matcha. I've seen people basically make it where it's all coconut water ice and a little bit of matcha at the top, which I actually am really enjoying. It's really nice and sweet. I think I've decided that when I buy a matcha out, I like coconut milk over almond milk. Coconut water and matcha is actually really nice and refreshing, and it's not as milky, which is nice as well if you want something a little bit less milky to drink. I've also got a load of flowers in my room, which is probably why I'm attracting so many different like flies into my room, because I went to a Bumble Lime event last weekend and they gave me some of these flowers. So I've literally got 2 bunches of yellow flowers. The sunflowers are so nice in my room as well. So we're feeling very spring. I've never done this actually ever on my channel before, but it's a wedding guest outfit haul. Now this is a haul, but it's also more of a please help me decide what to wear, although when I post this it's actually going to be past the date of the wedding. I mean, if you follow me on TikTok, hopefully you will see the TikTok first, because I'm going to try and post that today to try and help me decide what to wear for a wedding I have tomorrow. Now I have never been to I have been to a wedding before, but the last time I went to a wedding I was a bridesmaid at my auntie's wedding and I was like 3 or 4 years old, and I don't really remember anything. All I remember is that I had to wear, because I was a bridesmaid, I had like a little flower crown, and I just remember they were real flowers, and I remember it being so itchy on my head, and I was probably being that annoying child on the day, like, Mum, it's really scratching my head, and she's like, shh, just keep it on your head. So this is my first like proper wedding that I'm going to, that I remember and that I'm a guest at, and that I've had to need to source a dress for. This is a very last minute panic. I've ordered all of these outfits on next day delivery and the wedding is tomorrow, so one of these outfits is going to have to be worn. I've got 4 Opoly outfits and 1 Pretty Little Thing outfit. I wasn't going to show the Pretty Little Thing one because I was like, it doesn't really make sense. I could just be like an Opoly wedding dress haul, but I do want to show it in there because obviously it is the more affordable option as well, so I'm going to show it anyway. Hopefully give you some inspiration. I know we're kind of going into wedding guest season and I feel like there's always loads of weddings at this time of year. Head over to my TikTok because I'm going to do like a video actually styling each one. So this I'll just show you the dresses in. I'll style them with shoes and bags etc. in my TikTok, so definitely follow me over there as well if you want to see how I style them. Let's start with the Pretty Little Thing one first and then we'll go into Opoly. So something about this, I really thought I was going to wear a yellow dress to this wedding, so I've ordered a couple of yellow ones. This is more of like a gold yellow. It's not vibrant yellow at all. It's almost like it is a buttermilk yellow. This is a nice shade of yellow. I like it. If you do like any of these outfits, then I do actually link them in the description box as well. But if you click on the link to this, when I ordered this, it was £24 for a long maxi dress. £24. That is just crazy, and the quality is actually really nice. This is actually the first time I've ordered off of PLT since their rebrand. Everything I ordered is maxi because I just know I would have liked a maxi dress on me more than a shorter dress, so everything I've got is maxi. Also I think maxi is just like a little bit more elegant. It's just a little bit more extra for a wedding, I feel like. I actually love the back of this dress. It's this cow neck bit that I'm not too keen on. I'll show you it obviously on the try on clips, but it's a halter neck, like cow neck style dress. And the thing that I'm not sure about is there's so much fabric. Like, it's when it lays, it needs to be like open a bit more with a bit less fabric, but it kind of all bunches up like this, and I feel like it doesn't really do anything flattering at the top for me. It's like it almost needed to be like cut half the size. It has this like extra bit here which I thought I broke. I thought I stood on it and then it pinged off and I ripped the stitch in, but it turns out it's actually got 2 poppers on it, so these are detachable. So if you don't like the scarf, you can take it off. It's just got these little poppers up here, so you can just literally take it undone. I think it's quite a cool detail, but it basically just kind of, if I can get the popper back on now, it basically just like flips over on one side, so you have this little scarf drape detail, which I think is really nice. I've seen it quite a lot with different brands now, like Baby Boo, Opoly, PLT. They're all kind of doing that, so I definitely think it's kind of an in thing to have like the scarf across the neck. It has a really low back, which I find really flattering. It's almost like a scooped back, so your back is really on show, which I really like. And then it is tighter at the bottom, so it just is a tight maxi dress with a middle split at the back. But yeah, this dress, £24. If you're on a budget and you need like a long, nice maxi dress for a wedding, I don't think anyone would think this is from PLT for £24, and I am still tempted to kind of wear this. I definitely need help deciding because I do really love the colour of this one. Now going on to Opoly. Now Opoly just released a new collection, and these are all from the new collection. First one I got is this lilac dress. I think it's so delicate. I think this outfit just looks like it was made for being a wedding guest outfit. The only thing I'm worried about is the colour. Like lilac is, I don't think I've ever worn lilac, and lilac is a little bit of an unusual colour to wear. Like, what do I pair with that? Do I pair white heels but a white bag? Do I do gold heels with a gold bag, silver? I'm not really too sure. I mean, I thought maybe gold would work. I mean, ideally I would have liked lilac heels, but I looked online and I cannot find lilac heels that I like anywhere. They're always quite chunky, whereas I feel like I just need like a delicate heel for these. When I lift it up, it keeps coming undone, but it's got just little straps like this that basically go into the back of a corset design, and the corset you can pull tighter, so you can pull the straps tighter. They haven't actually got like adjustable toggles, but you kind of pull it through, like the straps are linked to the corset, so you can kind of pull it through. It has one kind of off the shoulder detail, so this part here just lays over your shoulder. It has basically a load of ruffle details, and I just think this is perfect for a spring wedding. So it is kind of not corseted, but it has got that kind of strap, like it's tight at the waist, and then it goes down into this flowy base. It's got this like big side split at the front, which again I really like. I feel like it kind of splits the dress up a little bit, and then it has kind of like this diagonal ruffle detail. Probably one of the high contenders to be worn because I really like the way that this looks when it's on. It's just trying to know what to pair with it. Sticking with a similar theme of the ruffles, I picked up this yellow strapless ruffle dress, and this is actually my least favourite. I'm just going to be honest with you just before we start. This is my least favourite one. One, because of the way it fits, and two, the colour. Like, it is a really nice yellow colour, but it's not a vibrant yellow, and it's not a buttermilk yellow. It's kind of like an off yellow, almost with a like lime undertone to it. Also, the fact that it's off the shoulder, I don't think I'm always the biggest fan of strapless stuff on me. I don't think I always like that like design on me of a neckline, so maybe that's why. But it's a corset style, so all the inside has got this corset structure to it. The whole base of it is this kind of ruffle design. Again, it's got a really high split on it, so you can see here it's like almost like a thigh high split, and then it just goes down really flowy. And yeah, I think it's really nice. Like, I think it's like the perfect outfit for a wedding guest, but I think just on me it's my least favorite just because of the neckline. Also, something to note, all of these dresses are like the perfect length on me. So I'm 5'8", so I'm quite tall, which I always find weird because when people see me in real life they'll probably think I'm taller than what I appear maybe on camera. But I am quite tall, and I feel like dresses can always come up a bit short, especially maxi ones. But Opoly length, they've like nailed it for me, so very happy about the length of all these dresses. And then this one is a little bit less spring, and it could be an all year round kind of wedding guest outfit, or even just a black tie. So first of all, if the wedding was like black tie themed, I definitely would have worn this dress. Or even if you've just got a black tie event, then I think this would be nice. But I don't know whether the black, I wasn't sure about the colour black for this wedding, because obviously it's a spring wedding, and I don't know if black's just a bit dark for this wedding. I feel like I want to go more pastel-y. I thought I would try it anyway. They actually did this dress in a baby pink, which I loved, but it was out of stock, so I'm kind of gutted I couldn't get the baby pink one. It's a satin black asymmetrical dress, so the neckline on it is really odd. Like, I never wear necklines like this, but it's an asymmetrical kind of one-shouldered dress, and because it's got a stretch, I feel like it just fits and hugs the body really nicely. It's got a bit of a side split as well, not as high as some of the other ones, but it has got a side split. And then the kind of added detail is again this scarf design that I showed on the PLT one. So it's got this extra bit of fabric here that goes wider at the bottom, that you basically just like flip round your neck like that. So it has a kind of scarf detail that then shows at the back. I'm kind of gutted they didn't have the baby pink one in stock because I feel like that would have been perfect. Lastly, another high contender. I'm probably stuck between this one or the purple lilac one. They're the two I'm kind of going between, but this is the last dress that I got, and again it's in the yellow. This is definitely the most vibrant yellow out of all of them. I mean, if I show you the yellows together, like, you could say these are all yellow, but look how different of a yellow they all are. Again, I just feel like I like the way that it looks and fits on my body because it's halter neck. Definitely am a halter neck kind of person. You can undo it and adjust the halter neck as well, which I think is really smart. It's got this structured wire at the front, around the front neckline, so it's got this like wire bit here which just fits really flattering at the front of the dress, and then it's got like all these gathered details at the side, so it just, again, it fits really nicely. It's kind of like figure hugging, and then even at the back it's got like the gathered detail. I just feel like they've really put in all those little extras and it just makes the dress fit really nicely. The front actually is shorter and then it has a tiny little trail to it, so it is a little bit longer at the back than the front. This dress is actually almost too long for me. Like, talking about length of things, this dress actually is quite long, and it's also got this double lining in it, so I don't know, I just feel like it feels really good quality. It's stretchy, so it's going to be comfortable. Please don't comment the one that I didn't go for, because I will have chosen by this point you're watching this video. So that was all of the dresses I picked up, so that's 5 wedding guest outfits to try and give you some inspiration, and that I'm stuck between now. I said the wedding's tomorrow, so hopefully I make the right choice. I hope you enjoyed this video. Obviously I appreciate Opoly is a little bit more on the pricier side, so hopefully the PLT one, I mean PLT had some good options as well, and looking elsewhere like Boohoo, and there are a lot of good affordable options on there. I do have some exciting vlogs coming up as well, so make sure you subscribe so that you don't miss those. I'm now going to go and get my nails done for the wedding, which I'm very looking forward to. I've still got my holiday nails on, so they're looking a little bit worse for wear, and I'm thinking of just getting classic French tips so that they're nice and plain. I will see you next week. I upload every Monday at 7 PM, so I will see you next week with a brand new video. Bye.